Sri Lanka lose their first at score of 29. Lasith Kruspule gets 27 out of those 29.
Nishan Madhushka, the new man in for Sri Lanka A, as the Shaheens picked up the man they needed. Best of 80 not out, 750s, strike rate of just over 114. At the moment, they need some calmness as well. Not chasing a big target, got the start they needed.
Aim for the bowling side as well, Maz.
It's off the mark immediately. Rashid Aziz, on his T20 debut, picked up 4 for 20 in his 4 overs against AJK region in National T20 Cup. And he is here, Madhushka, because of this. Outstanding slow delivery and a very good catch in the end.
Great athleticism there by the fast bowler Ahmed Danial, running forward, completing a very important catch and giving Pakistan their first wicket. Rashid Aziz back well after being hit for 2 sixes of the first 2 deliveries. On ball. Pakistan would need a lot of those along with the wickets. Sri Lanka already raced to 30 inside 2 overs. Just lost 1 wicket of Kruspule, who played a cameo, who have served the purpose that he was sent in to do. Scoring 27 runs of just 7 deliveries, scoring at almost 400 strike rate.
What an over so far. 2 sixes of the first 2 balls, wicket, 1 and dot. Here comes Aziz. Back of a length, straight to the fielder. Dot ball to finish the over. End of an eventful one. After 2, Sri Lanka A 30 for 1. Colombaga yet to open up his account, opening the innings. Well, Madhushka just get off the mark as Kruspule scored those 27 runs with just 7 balls before Shahid Aziz strikes for the Shaheens, who bite to continue.
Much better line this one, bowling within the stumps and the length a touch fuller. He has to bowl stump to stump and has to put in those subtle variations in his pace. He bowls the slow one very well, and we didn't see that in the first over. Just wanted to bowl fast, in the process bowl short and allow the batters to get away with
هذا صغير 390 ريال، هذا كبير 2500، كبير 3 هذا 600.
Much better from Ubaid.
طيب انت واتساب كلام هذا مكسور واتساب
I think he's come back well so far.
Yeah, I think
طيب كله يجي انت واتساب دوب على طول يجي
have to be sensible. They just cannot afford to be rash, just throwing about the balls for nothing that do not serve any purpose. Change of pace has got them the first wicket, and we've seen that as the days go along, change of pace becomes more and more effective.
Yeah, slower delivery, well disguised. But still, I think he was lucky on that occasion. Fine leg was inside the circle.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best in this spell so far. 9 balls into this spell, already bowled a couple of wides. Yeah, you could see from the grip
ওয়ালাইকুম
that he
আসসালাম।
was gonna bowl slower one. All the way he had that grip on the ball. You're
তাই
right. He's
WhatsApp
lucky
mauga
that the
alatul
batter
has
didn't
kullu
get any
mauga.
connection. Fine leg was up, so it's a
Ma fi
cross
rudru
seamer.
huwa alatul addi mauga has kullu mauga.
Inside
তাই মানে
edge.
দেন কাল্লা মা
Lucky.
ইন্টার শুভ WhatsApp।
Lucky for Halambage. Unlucky for Ubaid.
তাই
But Halambage will
ইন্টার
take
শুভ
it. He
WhatsApp
gets
tamam.
off the mark with
Ana
a
dhain
boundary.
wakala.
Yeah. Very fortunate for the batter, Halambage. Inside edge could have easily gone onto the stumps, but goes to the boundary. Nothing that any fielder can do on this ball. This sort of a stroke is always lucrative for the batting side.
Also need a bit of luck as a bowler.
The moment luck is siding with the batter.
Hello. ওয়ালাইকুম
Swing
আসসালাম।
and a miss.
আইও শান্তনু।
Halambage was in no position, nothing short
Yes.
actually. I think the ball also stayed down
امشي
a bit
انت
as
شو
well.
WhatsApp هذا نفسه رقم
But
WhatsApp
still,
has كله
the
WhatsApp
feet were
عشان
nowhere close.
طيب انت شو موقع has كله موقع.
And Shaheen's at this very point were 23 for no loss, and Sri
أيوة،
Lanka
هذا ستة
off
مية
to a
موقع.
flyer. 35 they are, so 12 runs ahead, but a wicket has fallen. But come the fourth over till the eighth, Pakistan started to lose wickets every over, and that
ايوه
is where
موقع
Sri
كله
Lanka
أربعة نودي
pulled
أربعة
things back.
200 نودي على طول قفل الموقع.
Pulled away. Oh, connection was sweet.
هذا
The
600
result
هذا
even
2
sweeter.
غرفة 2 حمام مطبخ وصلة هوش مزبط.
In the over number 3, Sri Lanka A 41 for 1.
ايش؟ طيب انت شو موقع فيه على طول هاز ما في انت بس قفل ما في موضوع يعني أوكي.
Sri Lanka A are off to a flying start. 41 for 1 after 3. Need another 113 of 102 balls. Start needed was provided
Hello?
by Cruz Pulle. At the moment, Halambage
ايوه سانتورو
on clear. Onside Madushka. Required run rate
طيب تمام.
just over 6.65. The current run rate well over 13.5.
Masood comes in. The right arm leg spinner, 20 matches, 13 wickets. Economy on the higher side. He'll have to be at his very best today.
Started off with a poor delivery. Shot onto the leg stump. Madushka says thank you.
Why not?
পাকিস্তানে পাগল করে গেল
on the
শ্রীলঙ্কা।
absolute opposite side of things.
পাকিস্তানে পুরো পাগল করে গেল শ্রীলঙ্কা।
Something that Pakistan Shaheen
বল দিলি
cannot
সাইরাস
afford.
হয়, বল
They
দিলি
need
সাইরাস
to be
হয়।
very accurate with their lines and length, and also need to pick up wickets. This sort of bowling
এদিকে গেল কাকা
is easy pickings for Sri Lankan batters.
এদিকে গেল বাংলাদেশে
Four boundaries and 4 sixes so far in this innings. Change in the field.
বিশ্বকাপ নেবেন
Mid wicket in play, and also a short mid wicket. Now it goes to a short square leg with a deep mid wicket, short fine leg inside the circle. No fielder on the offside patrolling the boundary. Still, they're figuring out now the deep mid wicket fielder goes and deep square leg where the fielder and short mid, long on in position. Huge shot given. Masood strikes for the Shaheens. That's the big wicket of Madushka. Trap, plumb in front.
Yeah, he's gone back to a ball which was full. And once it hit the pad, the umpire had no hesitation in judging it leg before wicket. Saad Masood picks up another wicket for Pakistan. So Pakistan sort of making a comeback, picking up the second wicket. As Sri Lanka now lose the second one for 45.
Ishan Madushka, the pass after scoring 6. Sri Lanka A 45 for 2. 45 for 2 way into the 4th over. Shaheen picked up the 2nd wicket of Sri Lanka A. Madushka was trapped, Drum in front. Courtesy of a brilliant ball from Masood. First one was a long hop. Yes. It was a lot flatter, a lot quicker, Masood. Fernando gets off the mark.
Yeah, he's not a big spinner of the ball. His strength is to bowl wicket to wicket. Have a look at this trap inside the crease. Masood, first over, comes in, picks up the wicket. Pakistan need few more. That too.
Slightly on the shorter side, bowls that googly well. We need to bowl that at the right area. One into Fernando, the new man in of Sri Lanka A. Just 126 not out. This is a better line from Masood.
Beautifully bowled. This time it was the googly going the other way. The batter didn't have a clue. Lucky that the ball didn't go toward the stumps of the edge. Tentative, pressure situation. 1 for 5 and a ball to go. Masood's over.
Oh, nicely bowled. Brilliant over. A wicket and just 5 runs coming from it. After 4, Sri Lanka A, 46 for 2. In terms of runs, Sri Lanka are ahead of Pakistan Shaheen at this stage, but they lost 1 more wicket. Compared to Shaheen, they were 30 for 1. Sri Lanka A 46 for 2. They need
Walaikum
108 of 96.
ايوه
Starting
سامتوني.
from here onwards, it's 4 overs bowled. Pakistan started to lose a
بكره
wicket
واتساب شو
every over
واتساب
for the
هذا
next
نفس
4
رقم
overs.
واتساب حاس كله
And this
واتساب
is
موقع.
where Sri Lanka will need a partnership. They'll need to
هذا
be
نفس رقم
sensible.
واتساب حاس
And
كله
that is
واتساب موقع.
exactly what the Pakistan middle order could not do. Shahid Aziz to bowl his second.
ايوه واتساب. يعني
Poor delivery. Nicely played. Only get a single. Shahid Aziz, born in Kurram district, gives credit to former Pakistan pace bowling legend Waqar Yunus while working with him in the Champions Cup for Nurpur Lions.
Yeah, he made his impression over there. He bowled well throughout Champions Cup. He scored with the bat as well, performing in both the departments, and is also a very decent fielder. Wow. This is poor from the keeper. Slow one, and he's just let it go. Pakistan cannot afford these lapses. And that too by the keeper. It was well bowled by Shahid, deceived the batter, beat him all ends up. And then the keeper, well, he knows it.
That boundary 50 also comes up from Sri Lanka A. Did all the hard work, bowler. The wicket keeper missed it completely. Unfortunate for the bowler. Fuller delivery. Not from the middle part of the bat. Quick run taken, direct hit might have been interesting.
Sri Lanka 52 for 2 with the luck on their side as well, and Pakistan making too many mistakes. First with the bat and now in the field. Lalage, he bowled well, he led brilliantly, made good changes. He held Pakistan to 152, and now in the chase Sri Lanka off to a very decent start, 52 for 2 in the 5th over we are.
Oh, huge mix-up! The The two batters were almost shaking their hands in the middle.
Once again, no keeper in the picture. He had to run across. He could have taken the throw on the way and the fielder could have held it for a bit longer. Once again, pressure showing on the decision making inside. Wonderfully fielded and then all wasted.
Look at that. Ball watching, ball watching.
Probably he hasn't come out of that ball that went through him for 4 runs. He was ball watching.
On the up, gone all the way for maximum, rubbing salt in the wound.
Well, this has to happen. When your bowler is doing well and the fielders are not supporting him, then it's not easy to just keep carrying on doing the goods. This time, Shahid Aziz with a pace on ball, falling in the slot, and a batter goes after it and makes a good connection. Sri Lanka adds 6 to their total.
What a start for Sri Lanka, eh? Yes, they lost 2 wickets. Look at that run rate. 5 sixes and 4 boundaries so far. Poor delivery, nicely disguised. Again, a bit of aggression from the fielder. End of an eventful over. After 5, Sri Lanka A, 59-2.
Hello. 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 والله أنا دهين كلام هو كلام طيب أنا أشوف يلا বাহ কাট দিয়ে গিয়ে সাইড দিকে মাথায় কাট দিয়ে গেছে
Pakistan Shaheen scored at 59-2 in 5 overs.
হ্যালো
Run rate, no problem. Wickets in hand.
ওয়ালাইকুম
They've got
আসসালাম
to make sure if they want to go to the final in a couple of days,
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ
they've got to be a bit more sensible.
لا لا ما في
Get one of these batters to play the anchor role till the finish.
ما في كله معزوز فول
They've been really impressive in the first.
لا لا ما في ما في ما في
Vishan Maluska,
مع
last
السلامة
ball of the previous over. Vishen Halamage, excellent hit down the ground. He's inexperienced, quiet draw, likes to go after the bowling. At this juncture, different mindset is needed, Maninder Singh.
জামিন এই না
ইসলামী ব্যাংক
ইসলামী ব্যাংক
রূপালী ব্যাংক
বাংলাদেশ এন্ড লিমিটেড
ইসলামী ব্যাংক করবো রূপালী ব্যাংক করবো রূপালী আছে ভিতরে
Chance for him
আচ্ছা
to score some runs there, and don't forget, he's looked pretty impressive, no doubt about it.
ইসলামী ব্যাংক আছে
অগ্রণী আছে সোনালী
Don't
আছে
have to do anything fancy, the Sri Lanka A batters. Vishen Halamage got to be a little careful
Not a
with Shah
little
Masood. Was a very good googly wicket through the air. Giving himself room. There you go. That's a slog. That's an ugly hoik for a top order batter. What is the Fernando at the non-strikers then? Yeah, he's going to have a chat to his young partner. Keeping things in check and calming down. Not all about every ball has to go for a 4 or 6. Bowler is bowling well. Respect the fact that he's bowling well. And play the ball on its merit. That shot, that got to be put away. And he does put away in style. That's over square leg for a 6. Brings up the 226 of the competition. This is what exactly they need to do. The Sri Lanka batters at the minute. Wait for a poor delivery because the bowlers are going to bowl that. That was a long off, taking advantage this time. The previous delivery was a silly shot to play.
আপনি ভুলে গেছিলাম
Sri Lankan supporters really happy there.
বিল্লাল তো বিশাল ভিডিও বানাইছে
সর্বনাশ
Hats off. The wicket keeper, the previous 6 has gone actually the 221st six. Reigning sixers ever since.
কি ব্যাপার মুখায় চলছে না
গ্যাসের তেজ নয় ঠিক আছে
বিল্লাল দেখে তো স্মার বিল্লাল দেখে তো ভিডিও কেন বানাইছে
Very well fielder and short third man. Into the power play, Sri Lanka
বিল্লাল
A.
খেলে
It's
তো
a
চালিয়েছে তোমরা গ্যাস হয়ে যাবে
না না গ্যাস কেন
হ্যাঁ
হবে
আচ্ছা
তো তুমি মনে করছো গ্যাসের জন্য মুখায় বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে?
এই ঠান্ডা হয় না ঘর
ওই তো গ্যাস লাগবে।
গ্যাস কেমনি হচ্ছে ঘুম রয়ে গেছে না গ্যাসে বেশি ঘুম রয়ে গেছে না
ইয়েতে যোগাযোগ করতে হবে, ওখানে দিয়ে আসলে দিলে দেবে কি সমস্যা মুখায়। এই যে এখানে দোকান এখন মাঠের কাছে
It's a beautiful evening in Doha,
গ্যাস
Qatar.
লাগলে গ্যাস কতগুলো
Great place to be.
200 টাকা
Raqqa is at the moment got to be a little sensible. 7 for 2, and on the other hand, Pakistan Shaheeds, they got to pick up wickets in tandem. They're in the competition. Confirmation. The Mehboob Khan, his power play has ended. Ahmed Dania,
মাগি
some lucky blows when he's batting 22 of 8. He comes in as a 4-bowler use for Shaheed. Straight away coming down the track. Shane Halabagi. He's got a big shot for a very long time. End of the power play. First delivery comes down the track.
লাইভ করতে করতে
Pakistan Giants bowling away for 28 of his
তোমার
over 22, 1 wicket. Masood
লাইভ করে
delivery.
কিছু দেয়
Just give you boundary ball every so often. 1 for 13 of 2. Short ball, slow ball bounced by Dania. Just Shanvishan Hanabagi, still at 20 years old, raw, exciting. What to like about is the boys separate from the men.
কি ব্যাংক
Got to
আছে?
be much more
Islamic bank.
responsible. This was good
Ase
comeback
bank
by
asto
Dania.
dila,
And
bank
into the
রূপালী
pitch.
ব্যাংক নেই তো,
সরকারি ব্যাংক থাকে না?
রূপালী নেই, সোনালী আছে,
20 years old.
সোনালী আছে, অগ্রণী
Very
আছে,
show maturity.
দেখে দিলাম
হ্যার একটা আছে, ইসলামীটা সেট করো।
Now the leg side. And
আর বিকাশও তো দেওয়া আছে না?
Ghazi Gori, the wicket keeper, did really well.
কাকা
Got a hand to it. Would have
ভাই
been
ফাউলি ব্যাংকের লিঙ্ক
certain
জানো না? কোন
boundary.
জায়গায় তোমার মানুষ কাছে জিজ্ঞাসা করে
ইসলামী ব্যাংক
আবহাওয়া
Wide called by the umpire.
ফাউলি ব্যাংক দিয়েছো কোন জায়গায় নাই?
What Fernando and
Yeah,
Alambagi
Khamis,
need
Abba
to do is
Khamis.
just carry on batting there. If they think they bat 20 overs,
আমি গেলাম
মানে আমি যাবো ফাউলি ব্যাংকে।
maybe they achieve the target.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need to
yeah.
achieve.
এই বইছেন ভাই আর ওখানে এই সারে বসে আর পড়ে
Don't
আছে
really need to try
ওই
anything.
ফাউলি ব্যাংক না।
হ্যাঁ
Alambagi
ওই দিকে দিকে চেষ্টা করছি ওইতে ইয়ে করলে ওখানে আর হবে না চলে গেছে আবার
কারেন্টে কাটকে আসছে অ্যাকাউন্ট নাম্বার নিয়ে দিয়েছে।
ইয়ে শুক্রবার প্রায়
Probably a bit of
শুক্রবার
glove.
প্রায় 4000 টাকা
Valiant attempt by Gori.
পাওয়ার ব্যাংক চলে
Just not
গেছে
good enough. He has
আবহাওয়া
confirmation.
এটা কইলো না
By,
আবার যাবো।
মানুষ কইলো ওটা
Mehboob
দিয়ে
Khan,
বলছি
the umpire from Afghanistan, that Alambagi did get some glove to that delivery.
না হয় তাহলে পরে আবার যাবো। কেন 200 টাকা খরচ করবি তো?
Batsmen and the bowlers don't
আমি
try too
কারেন্টে
hard.
কাটকে দিয়েছে ব্যাংকের অ্যাকাউন্টে।
They are trying too hard. Off the glove.
আর ফার্স্ট করে
আমার একটা ক্লিক দিল আমার ক্লিক দিতে আমি খামিস দিলাম
কোম্পানি করবে হলো ইয়ে ব্যাংক আলরাজি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল
Higher ups that you should be playing for the senior team.
আল্লাহ
Fast bowler bowling and Gori is behind the stump.
সৌদির অর্ধেক
Helmet
সম্পত্তি
is
মালিক
behind it.
আলরাজি
Last thing what Pakistan Shaheen's want
অর্ধেক
is
সম্পত্তি
the ball to mix with the wicket keeper, hits the helmet and give away 5 penalty runs. I think this is where the game
Walaikum
awareness,
assalam.
common sense can prevail a little bit.
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
As I understand, a fast bowler and a spinner bowling easily
La, la,
can be
la.
thrown, given inside. A reserve player can pick it up.
Mafi,
And when
mafi.
the spinner bowls in the next over, the 12th man
هذا
or 13th
صغير
man
400
can come to
ريال
Gori
كبير
and give the
2
helmet.
600 كبير
Because they
3
are missing a
700
trick. Bowling a
طيب
lot
شو
of
واتساب
shots
هذا
in
نفسه
the
ولا
middle.
واتساب؟
Alambagi
حسب الواتساب.
wanted to go after everything.
আপনার তো এই স্ট্যান্ডে মানেতে তো ইয়ে করা যায় আর
I think one of the Fernandez done
Main
talking to
fan,
him.
yeah.
He has given up.
ব্যাংক
That's better. That's better. Nice high elbow. Sensible batting. That's more like it. We spoke about tickling the selectors. I think Alambagi has got a wonderful opportunity in a semi-final to be the match winner. Yeah, but when you said Fernando has given up talking to him, telling him what to do, reminded me of so many times Saurav
Oh,
Ganguly
wow.
or
লাইক
Tendulkar talking to
Well,
Virendra
it's very
Sehwag
good,
telling him
yeah.
what to do. He would do exactly the
কোন
opposite.
ব্রাঞ্চ
ব্যাংক
Pretty
যশোর
sure Virendra Sehwag
ব্যাংক
being
যশোর আমাকে
ardent
Ben
cricketer, he's
Joshua
watching
will
this
be-
coverage.
Yeah,
He will
Viran-
listen to us.
Viran-
ব্রাঞ্চ ঠিক আছে কিন্তু ব্রাঞ্চটা কোন জায়গায় যশোরে নাকি যশোরে যশোরের 4টি ব্রাঞ্চ।
ব্রাঞ্চ ঠিক আছে, ওই নাম উঠে আসবে,
Principal by Rodel Fernando.
এরিয়ার নাম উঠে আসবে,
7 runs from
দুশো
Dania
কতজন আমারতে আছে
Sostova. The winner was gone. 74 for 2.
কারণ ওর হলো ইয়ে নাম্বার আছে, অর্ডার নাম্বার আছে।
হ্যাঁ ওইটা তো ব্যালেন্স আগে চেক করেছি
তোমার সাদার কি আছে? হ্যাঁ
চাচা জানি না চাচার কি চাচা, আমি চাচার কাছে কিছু
কার্ড পয়সা করে দিবে, চাচার টাকা লেনদেন হয়, চাচার ধরনা ঠিক করে না। তুমি দেখতেছ না?
এই দেন ব্যালেন্স এই
মোবাইল দেখতেছে।
এই দেন ব্যালেন্স
Sri Lanka
কাকাটা ছবি তুল, কাকাটা ছবি তুল।
far ahead. Here comes the required range.
তো
এই সময় দেখো
6.15
এটা চেক কর।
needed.
রিসিপ্টের
All
টাকা
Sri
তুমি
Lanka
খাওয়া
here
দিতে
has
হবে।
to do.
আমার ছাড়া তুলতে তোলার দরকার না।
Much risk when the risk has to be taken, but the settled
10টা
batsman can
বাজে,
do.
10:30 বাজে।
Pakistan perspective, they need to pick up wickets in regular intervals. They say
কাকা কি
signs of 6
মহিলা যশোরের দিছে নাকি মহাবীর
Travis Patel having an excellent spell up top. Sufyan Mukim, the left arm rushed behind to the attack. Impressive economy rate, 6.84.
না,
আবার আরেকটা টেরিস নাকি?
In the game, I think the middle over the spinners dictating terms. Sufyan Mukim, Mas Sadakat.
সাইড দিও, সাইড দিও, সাইড দিও,
Quick, is that inside edge?
সাইড দিও, মেলা বড়।
The umpire, interestingly, thought he lifted his arm, not too sure what for.
পাঞ্জি একটা আছে
আরে আমার কেশবপুরে
Right smile, and wait for the replay to come out. Sufyan Mukim, the very first delivery, that was quite quick.
He's a good bowler, Mukim.
কি পাঞ্জি
If Pakistani have to win,
কেশবপুর কি?
he'll play a very
আরে বাজার।
important role here.
হ্যাঁ?
আর কেশবপুর থানা।
থানা?
Probably there was an inside edge.
থানায় কি বড় ব্রাঞ্চ নাকি? হ্যাঁ? এমনি ইয়ে না, শাখা নাই,
শাখা নয়, এটা বেনা।
ব্রাঞ্চ। শিওর।
Didn't latch on to that one.
কাকাটা ছবি তো।
I think it was, there was an inside edge previous delivery. The Gauri parrot, well, should have taken that. Balls quick through the air, as we've seen, has a deceptive googly. Yeah, he's been very good with that. That's a trajectory, and something he has built as well over the years, Mani, that he's not fighting the ball too much. Much more quicker through the air as well as the surface. Outside the leg, probably no! Murshid Ali from Bangladesh gives it out. I had my doubt whether the ball pitched outside the leg stump.
হ্যাঁ ভাই যাবো আমি।
কেশবপুর
Now, when
এখানে
the left arm bowler is bowling over the wicket, talking to the umpire,
ওই
feel
খাওয়ার গান
না এখানে
that
সত্তর যাবো।
will pitch outside the leg stump. But this time around, the
Take
umpire
it,
was
Plan
very
গেছিল
sure.
বুঝছিস?
The finger
ওই
went up
কার্ড
very
কেন
quickly.
বাসের কার্ড সাবিয়া বন্ধ করে বাসে গেল বুঝছিস? 50 টাকা দেন।
শুক্রবার বন্ধ থাকবে
Fingers gone up.
शुक्रवार
The
जाना है
batter will have to go back.
দিনে
This
দিন
is
যাবো।
going to be a very important spell
রবিবার
from
সময়
Mukim.
রবিবার
If
দিন
Pakistan have to win,
বাসের কার্ড কিনবি।
he has to get wickets.
না?
He does it in the
না,
first
বাসের
over.
যে দুইটা আগে নাই যে
Fernando gone for
2 টাকা
5.
বলে 50 টাকা কার্ড
74.
কিনতে হবে।
50 টাকা কার্ড কিনতে হবে।
হ্যাঁ, 50 টাকা কার্ডেতে বেটা কমতে থাকবে। এই কার্ড শো করলে কার্ডেতে কাটবে।
এটা কয় বছর মেয়াদ থাকে নাকি?
এটা অল টাইম।
অল টাইম। তাহলে আমাদের তো লস নেই।
জিজ্ঞেস করবে।
পুরাই বছর তারা আমি ঋণ করবো না, এটা উসমান নিয়ে যাবে দুই ভাই ছবি যাবো পিকরা ভাই আমার তারপর ঘুরেও আসলাম দেখে আসলাম আর টাকা তুলে সকালে
কয় টাকা এখন ছিল
আমার তো 7-8 কোটি আছে
Half centurion from the last game against Bangladesh walks out. Sahan Arachige. Plenty of experience. Half centuries, 4 of them in his career. What a time to be the finisher for the side. Experienced man batting at number 5. He thrives under pressure. And this is a great opportunity for Arachige. Sufyan Mukim in the very first over. He's been very good. And quick again into the pitch. Previous dismissal of Leonardo Fernando. Initially, I thought I was probably pitching out the leg stump, but after seeing the replay, Money, I think this was a 50-50 call, and Murshid Ali probably got spot on.
Yeah, but seeing the wicketkeeper move, felt like it was coming from outside off stump, leg stump. Sorry.
ও ব্যাস লাগবে
The umpire was sure. And he pitched.
রান
That scores as well. That scores as well. Alambage this time. The two set batters in his first over, Mukim. And we were just talking about this is going to be an important spell. If Pakistan have to win, he will have to get wickets. And he says, I'll do it. And show it in the first one. Get two in the first over. Cricket through the air, missed a straight one, and he is just elated. I'm pretty sure the players in the middle as well. Nice and straight, crashing to the middle stump. That was an easy decision for Murshid Ali. Sufyan Mukim, as we predicted, a wrist spin ball in the middle overs will be the key man, and 2 wickets in the over. Alambage gone for 29, Sri Lanka is 75 for 4.
আছে
Against run of play, couple of wickets for Sufyan Mukim has brought back Pakistan Giants into the game again. Couple of wickets and the last ball of the over comes up. Still made by Vedlalagi off the mark, the very first delivery. Couple of runs, couple of wickets in that over, 76 for 4.
ঠিক আছে না খেলার না তো
Experience Arachigi and Villalage trying to see Sri Lankan ship safely into the end line. Ramesh as well as Milan Ratnayak are both experienced, but at the moment, see so rough for Sri Lanka. These two players in the middle got to play calmer, not taking any unnecessary risk. Watch out for Daniya's off cutters into the pitch. And what an over, the last one for Sufyan Mukim. Couple of wickets, that ball in the skipper. Punit Villalage at number 6.
Yeah, Mukim said both stay back about. Now, this is how Alambage got out. What an over.
Good stop by Villalage. Putting the ball on his merit, waiting for the back of the length and punching towards mid-wicket. Alambage had a golden opportunity. Otherwise, he was undone. He was surprised about the pace that Mukim delivered.
He's pretty quick through the air, Mukim. Balls wicket to wicket, balls close to the stump. Not many that breed in world cricket. 32 runs of the last 30 balls and 2 wickets. Pressure on Sri Lanka. Captain in the middle now. Captain shown maturity. Gradually scored that 50 in the previous game. Against Bangladesh that gave them that victory. What now depends on these two. They have to have a partnership.
This has been a good effort so far by the Pakistan giant bowlers. Slow ball, Daniyal likes to bowl the off cut and it grips as well. The batsman right to come into the front foot. Just can't.
আচ্ছা আমার কাছে ই আছে চেক বই আছে লাগবে
It's the big card.
এটিএম কার্ড আছে
Middle overs and handful.
এটিং ওয়ার্ডে কি দিলাম তা এখন আমার দাম মানে
Solid defense by Sana for a single.
গাড়ি নাম্বার
I think this is what they need to do for some time.
আমার কি মনে হয় আছে
Build a partnership here.
আছে তো 12
Arachige
আমার কি আমি দেখালাম না এইমাত্র
scoring runs against Hong Kong, China, 14 not out.
12 54 11 21
Bangladesh 69 of 49 balls that got them to a score which gave them that victory. That too came at a very important time. There was pressure on the Sri Lanka A batters. They had lost some wickets when he came and scored those runs.
কেশবপুর কেরান্স কেএস এইস
Pakistan's focused eyes. He understands how important this partnership is going to be for the outcome of the game.
He's a good thinker of the game. We've seen it when he's leading the side with the fielding. Uses his bowlers pretty well. First wicket fell at 29, then 45, then 74 and 75.
লাভলিকে হাসিনা কেউ আসছে না না কি রবিন নাম্বার আচ্ছা 12 54 11
Nose delivery
Push
and
up,
picks
huh?
up a wicket. What a catch! Purit Billalagi cannot believe it that he found the fielder at deep super. Though the ball was there to be put away. Dania, he's been lucky, but for me, Billalagi was very unlucky. He found the fielder at sweeper cover.
মাসিনা
Yeah, but this is what happens sometimes when there's pressure. Try to stop your stroke. The ball was there to hit. No doubt about it.
এটা
Go for it. And that is why I probably couldn't chase it. That's a very good catch. Seen some very good catches today from both teams.
79
Look at this comeback by Pakistani. Billalagi gone for
দিলুদার হবে না
278
ওইটা
for
আমি
5
ইচ্ছা মতো দেখে দিচ্ছি
আমি তো বললাম তোমার কাছে না জ্বালা তুমি আমার কাছে কিছু
না ওই জন্যই তো আমি ইয়ে করে দিয়েছি আমি সবসময় হাতে করে বাড়ি রাখি
আমার আইডি
আইডি না হলো ব্যাংকের যার নাম আছে ওরা দেখতে হবে
আরে আমার সাথে ছবিটা বের কর
আরে
Lanka
সাসা
is
রে
in a golden opportunity.
সত্যি বাত নেই
Throwing it away. Going to see some low strokes as well as some good bowling by Pakistan Shahins. Lot will depend on Sana Arachige. Just the 3 deliveries so far been faced, and he's been joined by Ramesh Mendes at number 7. Get a single over today when he was in the field. Certainly a capable batter. And Soil will be on the wicket now, probably drifting down the leg side. Probably drifting down the leg side. Googly, but certainly a worth appeal.
They are on a high now. Pakistan bowlers. This is how Billalagi went. Fabulous catch. Timing of that jump was absolutely
What do we never remember?
on the spot. Look at that crowd, the Pakistan supporters. Good to see supporters
এখানে আগে
from
ছবিটা
both
কর
these teams. Yeah, enjoying cricket.
আগে ছবিটা
Rashid Ali just having a word with the skipper. I'm pretty sure it's about the appealing. Can appealing being in the spot rather than charging towards the umpire? Yeah, information from the third umpire is about the appeal. You cannot charge towards the umpire. The Pakistan understands, the Pakistan Shahid understand, will excited.
এটা অ্যাকাউন্ট
The cricketing rule book clearly says you cannot charge towards the umpire, and good on the umpire, just letting know the captain that he cannot do it.
Yeah, but in situations like this, sometimes you do lose control. You try and put pressure on the umpires.
ইয়ার বউ
The
আছে
umpires making sure that they are the ones who are controlling the game.
কাকা চা বসা
Correctly so. Got to be the ones firm in their decisions and uphold the spirit of the game. Ramesh Mendes will be facing his first delivery. Flipping plays in advance. Oh, beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled by Sufyan Muqeem. Good pace
38
and goes away from the right hander.
80 200
What a bowler. Fixing them so well. Look at that quickly.
ছেচল্লিশ
Quick up through the air, the ball.
09
takes off after
আমি
pitching.
করছি 20, 50, 38, 80,
Khan
200,
contemplating whether to have another
47,
spin,
46,
the offside, or even a leg
09.
gully. Wickets down, wicket taking bowler. But it's over, and this time Ramesh Mendis is late to the stroke, and Sufyan Mukim, third wicket in the second over. No answer given by Ramesh Mendis.
এই ভিতরে বস
ওই অ্যাকাউন্টের মধ্যে আছে
That was bad batting.
আমি সুইমিং
That
বন্ধ
wasn't the leg to go on the back foot, especially to Mukim. That's brilliant bowling, wicket to wicket, mixing them well, mixing the speeds well, mixing his deliveries well, and look at that. Yes, you deserve it. What a beauty that was. Wicket through the air, through the defences of Ramesh Mendis, who gone without scoring. Sri Lanka A, 79 for 6. Also time for a drinks break.
বারো 11 মামু এই চাচা মিলাও 12, 54, 11, 21, 1
হ্যাঁ এবার এবার
12, 54,
1200
11,
11
21, 1 সেটালি ঠিক আছে দুদিন যান 11 নাম্বার আরেকবার মিলাবেন লাইক করো লাস্ট খুব জলদি পলাশ করে নিয়ে যাবে
20 50
38,
38
80, 200, 47, 46, 09 পলাশ নিয়ে যাবে
সেটা ভাঙাই ভেঙে দিয়ে ওটা করে
এসব বন্ধু
দাঁড়াবি তো সেটটা করতে দিবি তো
বিকাশ
Number 8.